Welcome back, everybody. Day 2 of the Big Sky Media Kickoff. I'm John Oglesby, Media Relations Director over football in the Big Sky Conference. We're live at the Park City Marriott. For the coaches' interviews, we're happy to be joined by Rob Ash, the head coach of Montana State. Coach, thanks so much for sitting down with us for a few minutes.
Glad to be here. Congratulations on your position.
Hey,
too.
I appreciate that very much. It should be a lot of fun to work with you throughout the season. So, 4 FCS playoff bursts in the last 5 years. You finished 8-5 last year, 6-2 in conference. You've really set just a tremendous platform for success at Montana State.
Well, thank you. It's been a long struggle to get there. Over the first few years that we were there, trying to get out of some academic penalties that we had, and to try to create a culture that was right for the campus and the kind of behavior and attitude that we wanted to have on the team. So we kind of worked on all of that first, and then luckily the field performance followed, and we've been able to sustain it, and that's been important. But we haven't won the leagues for the last 2 years, and so that seems like a long time for us. And we're excited to try to get back and try to do it this year.
Well, it should be. You're ranked very highly, as you and I mentioned before we went live here. You're picked first in the coaches poll, with Eastern Washington right on your heels, and then you're ranked second in the media poll right on the heels of Eastern Washington. Any thoughts on that at all?
Like I said to you earlier before we got on the air, the polls don't mean anything, but they sure are nice. And when you're selected near the top, because it's a sign of respect for the program. And I like the fact that there's 2 polls. You have the coaches voting and also the media people. And when you're near the top in both of those, that just means that your colleagues in the coaching community in the conference respect the program that you're building, and the media people as well respect what we've done in the program. By no means does this give us any advantage going into the season or anything like that. We don't take any free points out of these, obviously, going into the year, but it's nice to know that we've got the respect from the other people in the league.
Absolutely. You're the former president, obviously, of the American Football Coaches Association. What was the most meaningful thing that you've taken from that whole experience being involved with that?
It was a great experience being on the board and being involved with the AFCA, the Coaches Association. Our primary mission in the AFCA as a group of coaches is education. Trying to give our coaches who are coaching this great game every opportunity that we possibly can to be the best teachers they can be, and to teach the game the right way, and then also to protect the game and make sure that we are aware of what the other influences are on the game of football from across the country and the different levels. So I was on the board for about 10 years. I worked on committees before that time, and what we do is we're not a legislative body with the AFCA. We don't make the rules of the game. We don't do the recruiting policies or any of those kinds of things. But what we do is we interface with every organization that touches college football, from the NFL to Pee Wee football to the NCAA to the conference commissioners, and all those people, and how's that going to impact the game? And try to protect the game and then educate our coaches. Our clinic, our convention that we have every year in January, is just an amazing opportunity for young coaches to meet people, but also to learn the game. It was really fun to be involved.
Absolutely. Well, we're proud as part of the conference that you were so involved with it for so long. Talking with your quarterback yesterday, Dakota Prukop, outstanding young man, by the way.
Yes.
He definitely had a confidence about this upcoming season, very confident in the direction you're going. What are you most excited about this upcoming season?
Well, our offense should be really good. You don't want to go into any season being overconfident, and so we're not. We know we're going to have to work. We know that we've got to stay healthy, all those kinds of things, but we do have a lot of guys coming back. It starts up front. We have 4 seniors there, plus J.P. Flynn is a junior, but he's a very, very good player as well. We've got good players at tight end, receiver, and running back, and I think good depth there. And Dakota is, quite honestly, one of the best players in the country in FCS football. So we're very excited about what the offense can do. Coach Tim Cramsey, our offensive coordinator, he's a mad scientist, brilliant kind of tactician, great competitor. So we're doing some things that are unique and fun and interesting, and we're excited. And on the defensive side, we made some changes in the staff. We tried to upgrade our personnel. We brought in some transfers, which we don't normally do, but these are older, more mature guys that I think will help us. We've got a good young group of players coming up on the defensive side. So I'm kind of intrigued to see what our defense will do as well.
Yeah, Montana State head coach Rob Ash joining us here on the live stream. Coach, one more question, then we'll let you get out of here. given each of the head coaches an opportunity to do this. But what do you want to say to your fan base as we're, again, just a few weeks away from starting fall camp?
Well, first of all, thank you to our fan base for supporting us again. We're at almost record sales for season tickets for this season. We anticipate with our 6 home games that we'll have sellouts or close to sellouts for every one of those games. And our fans create just unbelievable excitement for home games in Bozeman for Montana State that it's just hard to match at FCS at any level or any place in the country in FCS football. So we really appreciate the fans, and we're going to put on a good show. We'll be fun to watch. We'll be exciting. The defense will be a little different, a little more, varied, a little more multiple, a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be a fun season to watch.
Well, Coach, good luck this upcoming season.
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
you sitting down with us for a few
Thank you.
minutes. That's Montana State head coach Rob Ash. We'll take a short break, then we'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Day 2 coverage of the Big Sky Media Kickoff.